is Sean O'Malley! Introducing Cody No Love Garbrandt! Juliana Pena! It's the GOAT, two-weight world champion, Amanda Nunes! Please welcome Dustin the Diamond Poirier! The Unstoppable Charles Dubrox Oliveira!
And Dustin, you had that amazing quote the other day where you said this fight is like 25 minutes for eternity, right? I mean, but I'm just curious, does that mean that like you look at this result as a way to measure your entire body of work? Like, can you not be happy with everything that you've done if you don't walk away with this win?
Nothing that I've done from the moment I laced up a pair of boxing gloves, the moment I put on a pair of mixed martial arts gloves and hit the mat, ever has been done in vain. I've created a beautiful life for my family. I've learned so much about myself through the process, and things that these lessons I've learned I'm very grateful for. But being the world champion is forever. 25 till eternity. That's what's going through my head every night when I go to sleep. And it means a lot to me, man. I can't put into words truly what it means to me and my family.
When you look at Juliana, does she have anything that you have not experienced in that octagon?
Honestly, what Juliana has is just not to lose, So I just have to be sharp because I see her style many times in my whole career. Her best friend, Misha Tate, is like if you watch Misha Tate fight, it's the same fighter right there. So I see before.
Juliana, for you, I'm curious, what do you think of Amanda's assessment?
I mean, she has to say what she has to say, and that's fine. That's a part of the game, you know what I mean? We've been talking about this fight for a very long time. At UFC 200, when she beat Misha, she said that she would fight me, and she didn't. She let Ronda Rousey cut the line.
You lose all your fights.
I actually won, and I beat the girl that ragdolled you, as a matter of fact. I beat the girl that beat you that night, and you said in the press conference that you would fight me, and you absolutely did not fight me. You let Ronda Rousey cut the line after she got knocked out.
You never were a contender.
You picked a can, and you've been continuing to pick cans. Everybody that you pick has already lost and been defeated.
You never were
you're going to say whatever you got to say, but the reality is that UFC 200, you said you would fight me in the press conference, and you still have not.
You lost.
This is something. This has been something that's been brewing since UFC 200. That was 5 years ago. You guys act like I'm just making this up or I'm trying to trash talk. This is actually facts that have happened in my career.
You don't want to talk.
He's won one fight since 2017.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's good. And you haven't fought anybody. Who the have you fought?
You've won one fight.
But listen, I can't be mad at this kid. Look, I can't be mad at this kid. He understands when he jumps up in competition, his hype goes away, his money goes away, his little sponsors go away. Because he'll get his ass beat straight up.
Why'd you go down 25? I thought
I'll weigh in tomorrow at 25 and fight you at 35 and still kick your ass.
That's how stupid you are. Why would you do that?
Easy. It's your easy work. But I'm not worried about you. I'm focused on Kaya Clara.
I'm a little worried.
You should be... Can adults speak? Can I speak? You got Holy on.
You sound a little worried.
I sound what?
A little worried?
About what?
Me?
A clown sitting to my left? Bro, I'll eat your hair like cotton candy.
Square up a little bit.
I'll eat you like cotton candy.
Square up and
like.
just, Dana, can me and Cody square up just for the future?
Please, let's do it. We'll do it right now.
Square up.
Hot sauce for everybody. Everybody gets a bottle. But yesterday, Dominic Cruz called out DC's commentating, him being prepared. Do you have any comments about that?
Listen, everybody has their opinions, and, I guess DC better do his homework, man. He better come out and make Cruz happy.
Obviously, we are going to have a big fight on this card in the shape of Leon Edwards against Jorge Masvidal. You recently said that you're working on something for Leon. Can you provide any update on that? Is there any movement?
No, not yet. But yeah, we're working on fights all the way up to mid-April now. So we'll get it figured out here soon. Hamzat too, yes.
And final one from me. Speaking of Brits, a lot of Brits have fights in the work for March 19th, I believe. Are you guys going back to London?
It's going to depend on how all this stuff plays out. As long as these COVID restrictions, can stay normal, we can start traveling internationally again, other than Abu Dhabi. You know what I mean? So we'll see how this all plays out over the next couple months. Talking new strains and all this kind of stuff. So we'll see what happens.
I know how confident you are you're going to win this fight. Is it your expectation, if you do, that you would have to give Amanda an immediate rematch? And more on top of that, would you ever consider going up to 145 and trying to get that belt too?
Yes, an immediate rematch. And when I win that fight, I will be 11-2 in the division, which is a better bantamweight record in the history of the bantamweight division. And as far as walking up to 145, I don't know. I'm pretty comfortable in knowing that 135 is my proper weight class. But we have to cross that bridge when we get there.
You know that's not gonna happen, right?
What's not gonna happen?
You're not gonna be a champion, girl.
We'll find out Saturday night. We will find out Saturday night. One of us is gonna be dead wrong. We will see.
We will.
Okay.
Put it down in your head right now. We will sleep. Think about
put it down in your head, because we were already supposed to fight and you had COVID.
That is my time. In my month.
We'll see.
December is my month, baby.
We'll see.
All right?
All right. Do you feel that you're living up to the sugar show that you said this pay-per-view was going to be?
Yeah, it is super cool to be up here. I'm constantly, squaring off with Cody or whatever. There's just so many fights for me in the next. What, bud? What? Cody's one fight away from the commentary booth next to Dominic Cruz, so I don't know what the he's talking about.
Paid, still done more than what you're ever gonna do in this career. You're never gonna amount to nothing. Trust me. Once you lose again, get carried out on another stretcher, you're gonna find out where you're gonna be at. Where are you gonna be at? Exactly.